George and Barbara Bush are celebrating a milestone today no other presidential couple has ever reached. Former President George H.W. Bush and his wife, Barbara Pierce Bush, have made history. The couple celebrated their 73rd wedding anniversary on Saturday, the latest milestone in what is already the longest marriage in presidential history. As noted by WTTG, the couple met when George was just 16. At the time, Barbara was on holiday from her boarding school. They dated long distance for several years, then became engaged before George served as a naval pilot during World War II. After he returned home, the couple got married and eventually moved to Texas with their oldest son, who was named after his father. George H.W. Bush led a highly successful political career that included 2 terms in the House of Representatives, in addition to stints as UN ambassador, Chairman of the Republican National Committee, Chief of the U.S. Liaison Office in the People's Republic of China and Director of the CIA. In 1980, he ran for the GOP presidential nomination, and though he lost to then-candidate Ronald Reagan, he would go on to serve 2 terms as vice president in the Reagan administration. In 1988, Bush was elected president, and served in the Oval Office for 1 term, until he was defeated by Bill Clinton in the 1992 presidential election. Bush, 93, and his wife, 92, have 5 children: former President George W. Bush, former Florida Governor John Ellis Jeb Bush, fellow sons Marvin and Neil, and daughter Doro. Another daughter, Robin, died in 1953 of leukemia. The Bushes also have 17 grandchildren and 7 great-grandchildren. As the Western Journal reported, it's not the first time in recent months that George H.W. Bush has made history. On November 25, 2017, he became the longest-living president in U.S. history, reaching the age of 93 years and 166 days. He surpassed the previous record held by former President Gerald Ford, who died in December 2006 when he was 93 years and 165 days old. However, a slew of health complications last year slowed the former president down. Bush was hospitalized several times in 2017 for chronic pneumonia. What do you think? Scroll down to comment below.